Hi everyone. I'd like to demonstrate how to use MaxCompute Migration Service to migrate data from BigQuery to MaxCompute. Okay, let's come to Migration Service of MaxCompute. And the first step, we can add a data source, and we specify a data source name, and we select which type, and we select the network connection we are going to use. And next, we copy the service key contact into this field. Then we specify the BigQuery project ID. And we can specify which MaxCompute project will be used for execute the cycle. Here we can use this project. And next is we can specify the configuration and table mapping from BigQuery to MaxCompute. And for range partition table, we can store as a partition table in MaxCompute. And here we can specify the transmission compression method. We can use this LD4 to reduce the transmission cost. And also we can specify the big numeric default precision and the scale. And we enable operation and MaxCompute Append 2.0 to have proper mapping to BigQuery source tables. And also we can enable the meta timer, so we can get the latest meta from BigQuery internally. Then we add the data source. After we add this, create this new data source, we can start the instance. And after this instance is running, we can start summarize my data from BigQuery. Yeah, after my data was synced from BigQuery to MaxCompute, and then we can do the migration. The migration can be we support two kinds of migration. One is the total migration. That means we migrate data from BigQuery project to MaxCompute one time. Another type is partial migration. We can do incremental migration based on the existing migration. Let's start from the total migration. And we just select the target MaxCompute project and select which schema we are going to store the migrate table. And here is a field of ETA. We can specify the ETA to priority the migration job. If specify earlier date, then the priority will be higher. For others, we just keep as normal. Then we can submit the migration task. Now we come to the panel of migration job. So we can see this new created migration task was in queue and waiting to be executed. Yeah, we can check the details of this migration job and find which tables and which tables are going to be migrated. And we can go to the details of this migration job. And we can check the progress of the migration task. And also we can click the log to see the details of the migration task. Generally, we start from schema migration, and then we create the target schema and tables in MaxCompute. After schema migration succeed, then we start from data migration. We submit a Spark job to read data from BigQuery, then sync into MaxCompute target table. And after the data was migrated, we do a simple data check. We check the row count from the sales table and compare it to the target row count to see the data has been migrated successfully or not. Yeah, now we see the previous unqueued task is under executing. We can check the progress for the task. Now we see each task has been successfully. Now we can go to migration observation panel. So we can check the statistics for each migration task. How much data are migrated, how many partitions, how many migration tasks. And also we have a UI to illustrate the statistics. So that's all for the MaxCompute migration service demonstration.